Alright, welcome. So, how to speak full masterclass. So in this video, I'm going to teach you absolutely everything you need to know on how to become a master communicator. Now, if you clicked on this video expecting to speak like a fucking nerd and sound like an English teacher and say big words like indubitably, fucking nefarious, whatever it is, you clicked on the wrong video. I'm going to teach you how to speak like a G, not like a fucking nerd. So I don't have a seatbelt. I don't know if you have a seatbelt, but buckle up because we're about to get straight into this. I'm about to drop some fucking game for free. So you're welcome. Now, before I teach you how to speak, I first need to teach you why it's so important that you learn communication and speaking in the first place. Because you clicked on this video and you already have some idea. Yeah, I want to learn how to speak. I want to talk to my friends. I want to be good at presentations, whatever. It goes far beyond that. Speaking is literally the skill that gives you the most return on investment for your time. If there was any skill in the world that you could just master in a snap of a finger, and you could choose any one, whether it be roller skating, whether it be fucking calisthenics, pick speaking, because it gives you the highest return on investment. I once heard this one quote, and it went like this: there's nothing more to life than people walking in the rooms and speaking. If you think about school, you would go to school with a whole bunch of other kids and there's a teacher, and all the teacher really did was speak to you guys. That's it. That's teaching. Speaking is teaching. If you think about court, you go into a room, there's a judge, there's people there, there's fucking lawyers making arguments and shit. Speaking. That's all it is. Even football games, there's so much communication that goes on in football games. The coach is telling the quarterback to play. The quarterback is telling the lineman. The quarterback is also telling the running backs, the wide receivers, and they run for a little bit. After they're done running, they get back into the huddle and they communicate even more. So there's literally almost nothing else to this life than just communication. So if you're going to master a skill, it might as well be communication, because you can take this in sales, you can give presentations, you can record YouTube videos off the top of your head like how I'm doing right now. You can do so many things. You'll be better on dates. Women love men who can speak well. I know you heard that one quote where it goes like this: men fall in love with what they see, so that's why women wear makeup. And women fall in love with what they hear, so that's why men lie. That's a quote. That's a genuine quote that is well known. So women fall in love with what they hear. If you can speak well, I absolutely guarantee you the opposite sex is going to be much more attracted to you. I'm just going to put it that way. So, how do you learn how to speak? Now, let me just look around. I got to make sure no one catches me up here, because I don't know if I'm supposed to be here. But how do you learn how to speak? There's many different avenues you can go down. Maybe you could just speak so much to your friends that you eventually get good somehow. There's public speaking. I didn't go through public speaking. I didn't do that. The way I learned how to speak is through my own method. I'm going to put it this way. And I recommend that you just learn the way I learned, because it worked for me. The way I learned how to speak was by doing what I'm doing right now. I set down the camera, I press record, and I just speak on any topic, anything and everything. And I try to improve each fucking time. So you want to sit down. Here's the protocol. So write this down. The protocol is that you sit down with the camera, you press record, you start speaking, right? Speak for about 2 minutes, and then after you're done recording for 2 minutes, watch back the video of you speaking. Because there's a quote, practice makes perfect, which is somewhat true. Sure, if you practice, you're going to be better. But if you practice without actually analyzing, you're not going to improve that much. That's why it's so important to have coaches and stuff. That's why coaches have jobs to this day, because you need to analyze the practice, see where you can improve, see if I can improve my tonality, see if I can speak faster, see if I can use more hand gestures, whatever it is. It's very important that you analyze after. So this is the protocol for you. Record 2 minutes, watch it all over again, see where you made mistakes, see where you can improve, and then do that 3 times. So it'll be 2 minutes, analyze, 2 minutes, analyze, 2 minutes, analyze. Do that every single day for the rest of your fucking life, and I absolutely guarantee you, you will master communication. And it won't even take that long. I started a year ago, and I'm already recording YouTube videos off the top of my head. So this shows you just how good you can get at speaking and communication. So that's the protocol. Now there's other stuff, but that's the main thing. All you need to do is record and analyze yourself. Now I'm going to give you a few tips and heads up that you're going to want to know about for the rest of this video. And the first thing is going to be eliminating your filler words, because that's the first issue. Most people, they can't speak without saying and so and well, without saying that every few words. They can't do it. So the first issue you're going to notice with your speech is that you have plenty of filler words. So what you're going to do to eliminate that is pause, like how I'm doing right now. After everything I say, I pause. This gives me time to think about the next thing I'm going to say. Now when you're recording, right, let's say you record for 2 minutes, and I'm telling you, at first you might not be able to record for 2 minutes first. At the very beginning, you might only be able to record 40 seconds off the top of your head, which is fine. If that's all you can say, stop recording and then analyze 40 seconds, sure. But once you get up to 2 minutes and stuff, you might lose your thoughts. And if you lose your thoughts, or you need to say a filler word like and ah, don't say the filler word, just pause. It doesn't matter if you pause there for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, as long as you just don't say a filler word and pause. That's always going to be better than you saying, oh, well, so, I sound like a fucking retard. So pause. That's how you eliminate your filler words. The second thing, on camera, you need to exaggerate your energy. I'm not saying be inauthentic, but whatever you do on camera, you need to exaggerate it, because it doesn't just go through the virtual realm correctly. It's not going to portray you how you want to be portrayed, basically. So everything you do on camera, you need to exaggerate it. This is going to make it so much more bearable for not only your viewers to watch if you have a channel or something, but it also makes it more bearable for you to watch and analyze, because you're going to be watching yourself every day. Think about I Show Speed. This man, his whole business is just having so much fucking energy and doing dumb shit. He has energy. If you're talking to someone and I'm having a conversation, I'm gonna have normal energy. On camera, you need to 10x that energy, because it just doesn't come off the way you want it. All right, that's the next step. Now, I started a year ago, and it's gonna take a while, bro. I'm telling you. In 1 month, you might not completely eliminate your filler words, even though you should. It's easy. All you have to do is pause. But it's gonna take some time, basically. I started this a year ago in August of 2024, and I was ass. I was probably worse than you, because I didn't even talk to my friends that much. So speaking on camera, I was definitely ass. And the thing about speaking on camera is that if you speak on camera, that's the hardest practice you can do. Besides public speaking, speaking on camera is the absolute hardest practice you can do. And the best way to get good at something is doing the hardest possible variation of it. Speaking on camera is probably one of the hardest ways to learn communication, which is going to make you exceptionally good at it. So, because the thing is, I'm doing 100% input. At least when you're having a conversation, half the time you're listening, half the time you're talking. Here, I'm occupying your attention by speaking alone. So it's going to be difficult, and this means you're going to get very fucking good at this. This is the skill you want to master, bro. Trust me. It's going to get you into rooms you never thought you can get in. It's going to get you network. It's going to make you charismatic. It's going to get you more dates. It's so fucking powerful to learn communication. And a few other things. Body language. Make sure you're moving your hands. Because I can sit here and sit like a fucking villager and not move. A villager from Minecraft and not move and just speak on the camera. But it's much more visually stimulating if I move my hands and do shit. This is how you keep people's attention. So, I think besides body language and what else? Fucking nothing else really to talk about. Oh yeah, and one last thing of value that I'm going to give you as a bonus. If you want to emphasize something, slow down like this, because naturally people are going to start paying attention more. If you don't care, If you don't want the people to care about what you're saying, then you could just brush past it like this. Speak fast. But if you want to emphasize something, speak slow. You see what I'm doing there? So other than that, as long as you just keep on putting up reps over and over and over, you will master communication. You might not see it in the first month or the second or the fifth or even the 8th month. But I'm telling you, you're going to get to a point where you're going to be so good that you can just sit down, press record, and record full-length YouTube videos off the top of your head, because that's how good at communication you are. So you're welcome. Now, any last words? There was something I wanted to say. Forgot about it, though. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of more value to give you. I'm not sure if there's anything else, though. Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, I told you everything you need to know about communication. So you're welcome. If you just put up the reps. Oh yeah, I remember now. What the fuck? Nah, you can't see that, but some crazy shit just happened. But basically, last thing. You need to go into communication with the mentality that you're going to put in as many reps as possible. You need to. Think about Steph Curry. You think Steph Curry got good at shooting the basketball by watching film, watching Larry Bird throw up fucking three-pointers? No. The way Steph Curry got good at shooting, and not just good, but literally became the best NBA basketball three-point shooter of all time, was because he went inside the gym, he put up endless reps over and over and over again until he got it. Most things you want to master can be mastered if you just put up endless fucking volume. Just rep it out. But I'm telling you, don't go over 3 videos a day. Like I said, 2 minutes, analyze, and then do that 3 times over every single day. But make sure you don't miss a day. I'm telling you, if you just do this, you're going to master communication. Your life is going to be 10x upgraded. You're going to love life a lot more. I love life so much more that I know how to communicate, because I can have fun with my friends. I can talk to people. Going up to order food from a cashier is a lot less stressful. People like me more. I'm much more confident. I'm comfortable in almost any social situation now. So learn how to speak. I'm recording videos off the top of my head, bro. Learn communication. Just practice every single day, and I absolutely guarantee you will master it. One last thing, because I have so much value to give you. Pick up mannerisms from different people. Watch my videos and pick up mannerisms from me and how I speak. A few other people I learned from was Andrew Tate. I used to watch lots of his podcasts. That's the main reason why I learned absolutely and utterly. I say that phrase all the time because of Andrew Tate. I used to watch so many of his podcasts. I used to watch Tristan Tate, his brother. He can speak exceptionally well too. I would watch Daniel and Hyder, some YouTube channel, communication coaches on the internet. Watch them too. Watch Hamza. He can speak well as well. Fuck, who else is there? I mean, just find people you want to emulate in their speech, watch them, and then practice every day. And I absolutely guarantee you, once you master communication, you'll be so happy that you went on this endeavor. So congratulations. I told you basically everything you need to know head to toe on how to become a master communicator.